What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex Jr. watching a Ragin Ronin review. Got a review for you. Last week, I saw The Miracle Season. The Miracle Season is a volleyball film. It's a sports drama based off of the true story of Carolyn Found, who's also known as Line, like the Line in Carolyn. And it's based off of her true story. And what happened is that there was a tragedy, and she was a volleyball player that was the leader of her team, and then she got in a car accident, and then her team was all depressed. Like, they just felt like they couldn't continue, but they continued playing, and they did it for Carolyn. They did it for Carolyn Found, and that's the story. It's a story of inspiration. It's a story where they're trying to overcome odds and just fight for what they believe in, and doing something for their team leader. And that is the story. It's not a film that I would particularly be interested in, but I actually have a lot of friends in the volleyball community, the local volleyball community rather, and so I decided to check it out at an advanced screening. And I don't watch very many sports dramas just because I don't play a whole lot of sports, but I've seen some really great ones. My favorite sports drama is actually Remember the Titans. Very inspirational story, also based off a true story. I also like Glory Road. I like Jerry Maguire, if that counts, and then Mark Wahlberg's Invincible. And I'm sure there's a bunch of other ones that I forgot. But anyways, I'm no stranger to sports dramas, just because even though I don't play that much sports. But anyways, this film stars William Hurt and Helen Hunt. Great actors, by the way. You know, I love Helen Hunt in As Good as It Gets, and William Hurt is always solid in any role that he plays. And, well, they are playing roles in this film, and I gotta say that, wow, this film was not good. Like, I appreciate the fact that it's based off a true story, celebrating the life of Carolyn Found. I appreciate that. But let's go into this film as a piece of entertainment. That's how I went in, okay? And while it was moving and emotional during the sequence where they were celebrating her life, you know, in the funeral scene, this film was so predictably formulaic. I mean, really, this film was very, very formulaic, and it was completely predictable. And by formulaic, I mean, okay, the team sucks. Okay, they're not doing very good, but they need that extra pump, and they do really, really well later on, and then they win the finals. And that's the formula for a lot of films, and that is overcoming odds. Now, it's predictable for the exact same explanation, and that is they sucked. And then they got better after the tragic event, and then they won the finals. And so, like, that's completely predictable. And not only that, this film is so basic. Like, it is extremely basic in the sense that it is a volleyball film in its simplest form. Like, it's a sports film in its simplest form. Sure, they sucked. And then you meet the team, but every single character in this team are perfect. And I don't mean they are perfect in the sense that they're all good, but they don't really have anything about them. There are no, like, specific flaws. They don't even have any personalities. They are just characters for the sake of being characters. They are characters for the sake of making up a team, and every single one of them could have a blank face and it wouldn't even matter. They just look different, but every single one of those characters are all the same. You don't get to know the characters. I mean, where's the bully in the team? Where is the sassy one in the team? Where's the weak link? Where is the one that, you know, is a real team player? Where's the keener? You know, they don't have any personalities at all. They're just there, and they have different faces played by different female actresses, but that's it. That is it. But they all work it out in the end. Come on. There is absolutely no drama within any of these players at all. Nothing whatsoever. They just play the game. And whenever you watch... Okay, now here's what gets me the most. Like I said, I have a lot of friends in the volleyball community, and I've seen a lot of volleyball being played, and I gotta tell you that the part that any fan of volleyball is looking forward to was the worst parts of the movie. Like, those volleyball scenes were so poorly shot, so poorly edited, so poorly directed. You could clearly tell that they didn't have a whole lot of time to really train these actresses on how to play volleyball, because there's so many times when something's about to happen, but then they cut it, like edit it, and sometimes a lot of the hits are shown off screen, so it's like whoosh, and then I didn't even see the ball hit the floor, but they're already cheering. I'm like, what? Like, where did that all happen? And it's all shown in musical montages. Like, a lot of the scenes are very over stylized, shot music video style, and it really just felt like we're just seeing a whole bunch of scenes where the team is constantly winning. Like, they always win, and then you have like a moment where they have to debrief, and then they say like, okay, we won this game, and this is a really tough team. And then they win it. Like, there's no stopping this team. Like, they're so good. And Helen Hunt and William Hurt rather, man, they just slept through this film. I mean, really, there was nothing in this film that really stretched their acting chops. They are great actors, and they didn't even need to be there. Okay? So, man. Man, this film is just brutal. But, like I said, I appreciate the fact that it's based off of, you know, a story of tragedy, but also a story of triumph. Like, it is really great in that sense. And what's great about it is that, from what I understand, it's very accurate to what happened in the film. I mean, what happened in the real life. So that in itself, you know, that's something very respectable. So this is really great. But besides that, I'm going to give this film a 3 out of 10. It's just not a very good film. 3 out of 10, okay? I know it sounds brutal, but it is very flawed, and that is really unfortunate, because I mean, I appreciate sports dramas, and I definitely appreciate it more when they're actually good, but this wasn't good. 3 out of 10, that's all I gotta say in this review. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, if you enjoyed this review and you want to see more, hit that like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation, also follow me on Twitter, Ragin Nation. My name is Alex, thanks for watching, I'll see you next time, peace.